Am I doing life wrong? Some days, it feels like I'm just going through the motions, stuck in someone else's version of what life should be. Hi, my name is Amy. This March, I will be turning 29. It's funny how, as you approach 30, there is this looming sense of being at a pivotal moment in life, and we tend to treat it like a huge milestone. But here is the thing. Despite all that, I've been feeling a little lost. For the past 28 years, I've been living a life shaped by expectations. Up until my early 20s, the goal was clear. Do well in school, get into a good college with a practical degree, land internships, and secure a job. I did just that. I landed a job, and for the next 5 years, I chased career goals, promotions, financial stability, and what society deems as success. It was as if there was a formula for life written by external expectations, and I never thought to question it. Over the past 2 years, I've grown comfortable with my status quo, but now I find myself asking, what am I doing with my life? Am I okay with staying complacent? Am I happy and fulfilled? What do I want to achieve? Who do I want to be? Some questions had clear answers. No, I don't want to be complacent. And no, I'm not happy or fulfilled. But others, I just don't know. As I wrestled with these questions, I realized I needed an outlet, a way for me to break free from the monotony and find meaning. That's when I turned to content creation. I couldn't help but envy the freedom that full-time creators seem to have, the ability to work on their own terms, free from the constraints of a 9-to-5. Even though I sought content as a creative escape, my motivation was financially driven. I wanted quick success as a content creator so I could leave the corporate world and reclaim my time. With that goal in mind, I dove in headfirst, watching countless videos, filling out worksheets, revising my niche, honing my content pillars, defining my target audience. I was chasing numbers. I was chasing rapid growth. If you take a look at my channel's homepage, the struggle is obvious. It was so hard for me to stay motivated and create consistently for an imaginary audience. And with no results, my creative escape became just another source of stress. By mid-2024, the weight of work, pressure from content creation, and family struggles became too much. I knew I needed help, so I reached out to a therapist. And that call, it changed everything. In therapy sessions, I became the main character under the spotlight. I was asked to articulate how I felt and why. It felt unnatural. I struggled to put my thoughts and feelings into words. I couldn't focus on what was going on internally. I felt frustrated. Why couldn't I even describe my own emotions? And that's when it hit me. I had spent so much time meeting others' expectations that I never listened to myself. I was too busy to. What if I muted the outside voices and asked myself, who am I? What do I like? What do I want? I don't know. I named this channel Life Acorn because, like an acorn growing into a thriving forest, I want my life to flourish, starting with just one simple seed. The New Year's always feels like the perfect time to start fresh. And with the last year of my 20s ahead of me, I'm using this channel as a creative outlet. For real this time. A visual diary to document my journey, to share my thoughts, and to discover who I really am. It's my challenge to be honest, to share my struggles, and to let go of perfectionism and the need for external approvals. What if I simply lived my life and created for myself? I don't know, but isn't that part of the venture? One of the areas I'm actively working on in therapy is learning to be okay with the uncomfortable feeling of not having control, of cruising through an unknown journey. I'm just an ordinary girl living an ordinary life. Even though my stories and thoughts are personal, I know they will resonate with some of you out there. So, am I doing life wrong? Maybe. But maybe it's not about doing life right. Maybe it's about finding what's right for me. If you're on a similar journey, let's figure this out together.